Hi guys, and welcome to day 13 of my new Daily Carnage content. Today we have the S-12 Riot with the faster reload boost. The faster reload boost will come in quite handy because you will need to get your shots off pretty quick at certain points during the level. The S-12 Riot is relatively slow on its reload, so that is relatively useful. Today it's mostly going to be an energy or an ammo conservation day. There is quite long patches where you'll either have to make do without ammo or have conserved your ammo well enough to be able to push through to the next box. So there'll be a lot of dodging and weaving, and you'll have to do a couple, if not 3 laps of the level to be able to make your kills. It is one of the harder daily carnages to achieve a full 3 skulls on. But there are some barrels to help you on the way. There are a fair few obstacles for you to have to avoid, like broken down cars, and you will have to pick your route relatively carefully. Also, you may want to try and keep yourself as central as possible. It kind of helps to keep the boxes appearing within an area that you can actually get to. Sometimes if you're off to one side or the other, a crate will actually appear completely on the opposite side of a fence where you'll never be able to reach it. So with that being said, we can go into the footage. I'll click play. Make sure the volume's not too up so you can actually hear me speaking and you don't get an echo. That's close. Right. Let's move the video on. Okay, here we go. We're starting off, and I start by picking off a few Zeds early on, and then I start hitting these barrels just to get a few kills up nice and early. You don't have a very large total ammo capacity, and your clip is fairly big. But you want to make some kills at the same time as holding your ammo in reserve, ready to clear a box or get through a pack of Zeds that are running at you. Picking the, barrel in that case, but picking the groups out of the crowd. Here you can see that this crate for me has actually appeared on the wrong side of the fence, so I was unable to get that, so I have to go into a heavy ammo conservation mode and only clear decent amounts of Zeds when I can actually get a good spray coverage, and then push through the Zeds to get my next crate. Here are some good groups as you go coming in towards the storage crates that we're about to pass through. Avoid them, get to your next crate, and then you get some big groups. The barrels are actually grey and non-explosive in amongst these groups, so don't try to go for them, or don't get distracted by them at least. And then push towards your next crate. Again, keeping your ammo in reserve, mostly to clear the boxes and to get the decent lumps. As you are making your way through your last scrap car yard part there, you will see that I've just hit my 2 skulls, but the third skull is quite a way off after the second. I tend to always run up this point. It gives me a little breather. I tend to avoid the Zeds below. That allows you to get through it without using any ammo. This area, as you're coming through, will occasionally have a pack in. You need to have some ammo ready and loaded so that you can get through them. It's very difficult to get through a windy path like that. It's very narrow. You very rarely will be able to squeeze past a set of Zeds if they're in that corridor and you haven't got any ammo. At this point I went through all my ammo just to get through those cars, and I started to have to run just doing the dodging method. It gets quite hairy at times on this level if you haven't conserved your ammo well, or if you have to make your way through an elongated pack like I just did and use all your ammo to make it through. So you may have to get quite comfortable on this level, just dodging and weaving and avoiding the packs, leading them on one direction and then changing at the last moment. Again, now this box was fairly well covered, but I just nipped my way through the group there and I get back into ammo conservation mode. Hitting the barrels, again, getting your points that way is by far the best. This is already the second lap. I've still not quite made it. As you can see, there becomes large packs of Zeds that you've got to push your way through or wind your way around, and I've ran out of ammo again, but not too far from the next crate. As you can see, the armoured Zeds are starting to appear. You can't put them down, so tend to save your ammo, avoid shooting them and wasting your ammo on something you won't kill. And again, you can see that I'm heading my way for the little bridge after this main pack. I'm trying to conserve what little ammo I have left, as there's going to be some Zeds in here. Just squeezing past. Had to use a knife. As the difficulty has increased slightly by the lower level weapon, the spread isn't as good, the damage isn't as good. I have found that I'm having to use a little bit more ammo on a heavily ammo conservative level in the first place, but it is possible. I will make 3 skulls. As you see, there is a lot of dodging and weaving involved, or some serious heavy ammo conservation requirements now. So I'll leave you with the footage. I'll say good luck out there, guys, take care, and I'll see you again tomorrow.